It is your friend CryptoFace, and my lord, we're getting a big one. 8.2 million. You might see me push this to 10 million because this week I think I am just as or almost as confident in what the price action's going to do as I was last week. If you weren't here last week, you missed out on some amazing calls. We had the weekly engulfing candle. This little upward movement that we're having isn't shaking me. I still believe that we should see a double up or close candle to the downside. We were looking for the same size candle down. It happened. From top to bottom, it's almost exactly the same size. We went into the 52s. Okay, that played out, and then it was super volatile. So we had a fun, amazing week of trading all week. Thank you to everyone that was with me during the live streams and the videos. But who cares about last week or yesterday? Let's talk about today. First things first, the 4-hour money flow here. This is some beautiful curvature, real curvature, and that's what we want to see. When it curves like this, it should keep going. So we're looking for this money flow to keep curving up. So let's get our measuring tool. If it turns out like this, how long is this away? This is 3 days, 4 days. We can expect this money flow to continue up, and we can adjust it, but for the next 3-4 days, I'm looking for this money flow to continue up. As that happens, the price can go up and down, but overall go up. I am looking for this price as money flow comes up. When water goes on into a garden, the plants grow. If water leaves the garden, the plants die. Money flow into an acid pair is indeed the water to the garden. It is the blood to a body. It gives it life. I'm liking this 4-hour. I mean, this is my time frame right now, is the 4 hours. This is what I'm clinging to. And the RSIs are nice and green. They're tight. And they've spent time down here. The RSIs came down. They've been weak, and it's starting to build up, and the price came down. Just because an RSI is low doesn't mean it's strong. In fact, it's the opposite. When an RSI hits the bottom, it's weak as heck. And so it's going to spend some time down there. This is exactly what we said, what I told you guys last week. And look what happened. The RSIs came down at week. Boom. How big did we drop? This was from 64, 16, 15, almost a 20% move. So that happened. And now look what happened. Quote, everyone, end quote, who was bullish last week is now bearish this week. And I'm not saying that's a reason to be long. In fact, going against the trend is often wrong. The typical suspects. I got a couple people I got marked for counter trading, whatever they say, it's probably wrong. Anyways, so we're banking on this money flow on the 4-hour, the RSIs. We're going to be keeping our eye, nice anchor, trigger waves to our anchor wave momentum coming up. We have the BitBoy big old green dots printing. And so I'm looking for this. Let's eke our way into the 3-hour money flow. Looks like it's making another fight to come up. We do have a momentum clip. So we're going to have to dodge this momentum clip. Hopefully it's not a big one. We're going to keep our eye on that. I'm going to be keeping my eye on this position. I don't know if this is really the best place for this amount of size, so I might tippy toe out. I'm not going to let an $8.2 million position, if it starts going against me, it's going to get ugly real quick. And so I'm probably going to have to flop and grope in and out of this position. Hopefully not, but I'm prepared to. But I'm looking for a big one, baby. I'm looking for a big one. It's already a big one, so I got to nurture it. I ain't going to sleep tonight. There is no sleep tonight. Let's go to the 2-hour. Looking better now than previously over here. They are creeping up. They're nice and tight. They're creeping up as compared to jagged and weak. So that's good. Momentum coming up right here. That's good. So I'm looking for this momentum to come up like this. Maybe it comes down and bounces, turns into something on the 2-hour, on the 1-hour. Nothing really to see here. It's a little choppy, but the 24-minute, the 25-minute, the 20 minutes, 30 minutes, these time frames, we're seeing a trigger wave on momentum. Money flow, yes, it's kind of down, but it looks like it's almost inwardly curved. Not out of the woods yet. And also, we are slightly above this spider line, this 54,700 spider line. And it's going to be volatile, but I'm bullish. I am long and I am bullish. Probably for the better part of this week. Now, does this change the fact that I think, overall the trend is down and that we're just gonna yippee-yi-yay up to 80,000, 100K? No. I am just scalping. We're swing scalping. We're scalloping. We're squeezing. This money flow can be a little dangerous. When it is in the red coming up, we can see some price action come down, but overall it goes up like water to a garden. Again, water to dirt grows plants. When water leaves the dirt, the plants die. We have our dirt, water starting to come in. The plants overall should grow. Just like blood to a human, this is the life force. Money is the life force. What better thing to track than the flow of cash? So hopefully this begins. This is going to be a good one. Hopefully it's going to be a good week. I think it's going to be a good week. And yeah, I am looking forward to it. Super, super important thing. I'm going to be trading specifically this week on 2 separate accounts. One account for the swing, the other account for the scalps. I still think price action is going to be jagged like this. I still think we're going to see quick moves up and down. And I don't want to mix myself up in such a big position where I leave cushion. And I want to do what I say. You know, typically I always do have sometimes 3 accounts that I'm trading on, but these past few weeks I've really only been trading on one account. It's kind of been messing with me a little bit. It's been messing with me. So I'll have, you know, my BitGet on the big ones. And for the scalping, I'll probably have it on BloFin or PHEMEX or ZOOMEX through one of these non-KYC exchanges. Links are in the description. By the way, we have a new sponsor of the channel, VIP Sports Las Vegas. My guy, Steve Stevens, you may have seen him on Money Talks. He's the best sports consultant in the business. He's got plenty of haters. People hate on alpha males and amazing salespeople, but I went 2 and 3 this weekend. Dallas Cowboys nailed it. I went 2 out of 3 with Steve Stevens. He's giving us a special. If you call in and tell him CryptoFace sent you. CryptoFace sent you. And tell him you want the CryptoFace deal. It gives you 1 week of plays for $500. If you're not betting at least $500 a game, it's probably not worth your time. But for $500, it's basically a game a day. And on Sunday, maybe 2. Saturday, maybe 2 games. Baseball, college football, maybe basketball. I don't know. I think basketball is playing right now. Anyway, so Steve Stevens, he's the man. He's been on CNBC. And I'm going to be on the show. There's another reality show, another season coming. It starts filming next month, and my butt's going to be there. So shout out VIP Sports. Made a deal this weekend, and they're hooking us up. It's normally $2,500 basically for a week long of his picks. Call it in, 877-220-6540. Tell them CryptoFace sent you. You want the CryptoFace deal. Anyways, so it's going to be a big week. What else do we need to look at? Let's pull up a couple other things. Let's look at gold. Gold hanging at 2,500. Little momentum clip. This is an interesting pattern. What is this? Interesting right there. Oil. Oil's been coming down. No new plays on oil. Money flow is red. I want to see this momentum pick up. It's kind of hanging at support. Let's go into the lower time frame here. Maybe there's something here, but no trades for me on gold. No trades for me on oil. I'm trading Bitcoin. You know, that's what I trade. The money is at the 4 hour. This is the most important time frame right now. And then hopefully this starts bleeding into the higher time frames, into the 6 hour, into the 12 hour, and then we'll see. So as far as targets, you know, I have a couple whale traders that message me on a constant basis, and 2 of them are targeting 58,000, 59s, 58, 59s. Yeah, 5-10% move. I think that's fair. That'd be 59,000's right at this top spider line. We just had a big move down. You know, maybe price comes up here, maybe comes back down and does whatever. 59K, decent target. We dropped down. We didn't go as low as we wanted. But the idea was, you know, if we did hit 50K, if the price did come down here, you didn't really hear me saying it was going to go to 40K or 30K. I do believe that the super cycle, this is the last part of the super cycle, the 4 cycle, and I don't believe we're going to be making all-time highs. Not for at least a few years. I think we've seen the highs, and you can agree or disagree with me, but in the immediate short term, I am long, and I'm looking for 58, 59 for the swing, and looking to trim the fat off the beef in the scalps. Great time to be using breakout prop. Trade with our money. All you got to do is pass a test. There's 2 different tests you can take. One is just to make 10% before without losing 4% or 5%. If you can do that, boom, you're funded with our money. If you want to trade with $100,000 of our money, it costs you $800. That's over 100x. And you're locked at 5x leverage on Bitcoin and ETH, 3x on shitcoins. We've had thousands of people sign up to use Breakout from our community. Pretty much no one's had any complaints. When you withdraw, it's less than 24 hours. Couldn't be happier with our experience with Breakout Prop. Also, our Discord, the Market Cipher Discord, we're going to be alpha testing a new, amazing, game-changing exchange. You guys have probably heard me talk about the details. It's going to be 92% owned, token ownership by the people, whoever wants the token. That token's going to get gains from not just the fees, but liquidity pool, the market making game changer. We've been working on it for over a year, and we've assembled heavy hitting, experienced folks from every major exchange. They have experience, so I'm super excited about it. If you're in the Market Cipher Discord, I will post the links, and you guys will get to alpha test and see what the exchange is going to look like. You'll see the name and everything. Going to be an exciting week. Going to be keeping my eye on this 4-hour. Please, baby, please. We need this curvature. Come on, baby, curve on up. And let's get this price action with it. But we're going to have to watch ourselves from getting greedy. I'm telling you, let's get it and make sure we're taking profits. Good luck.